I need a cue. Say it louder. Okay. Everybody to Poelodies. How y'all doing out there? I am so very grateful, and I hope that you enjoyed Poetry Fest 2021. This is our fourth year. It was a lot of work. I want to shout out my team, tell them thank you so much, and all the wonderful people who became sponsors. I will shout you guys out later, but we had a little late start. We had a little, technical issues. There's always technical issues with these things. So what I want to do now, bring up in my stream. Just one day, I'm on Facebook, and this young lady comes up, and she that totally blew me away. And I said, I have to find her. I have to have her. I didn't care if she was local, non-local. She had to be a part of Poetry Fest. Long story short, we had a conversation online. I believe I may have bumped into her one time when she was performing at a play. But I want her to share her work with you tonight here for Poelodies. I want to thank you for being here. So tune in. I'm your host, Poet. I'm going to give it up for Jada Woodall. Page. I forgot to tell you that part. She is on the Poetry Fest page streaming from her page. You are absolutely phenomenal. And thank you so much for opening Poetry Fest 2021. And so I'm going to share some poems with you before we get to Gwen and Game Board, who are actually backing me up and collaborating with us here. We're just going to jam with you for a little while. I'm going to read some poetry for you, and that's it. And then I'm going to leave and come back, but I'm going to let you hear these wonderful musicians behind me, these incredible human beings who have agreed to join me here tonight. I appreciate you so much for that. So here we go. Blue soup bowls in heaven. Maybe I'll put on my glasses for this. See, I thought I was going to look at some really small print, right? Whenever I see a blue soup bowl, it reminds me of my childhood. Like that song you hear, flooding you with emotions, because you remember where you were, what you were doing, and who you were with. I'm 10, and hospital food is never a gourmet meal. Eating my soup with the haste of a kid who's searching for the prize in a Cracker Jack box. I drink all the broth out. Raise the bowl above my head, turn it upside down, lean back in the chair that has now become my legs. I stare into the bowl as if I was on a school trip seated at the planetarium looking at the constellations. I'm trying to find heaven, just in case I must visit. I imagine the stars raining down on me. I'm dancing in the rain with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, tapping with Bilbo Jangle Robinson and Gregory Hines, moonwalking with Michael Jackson, moonwalking with Michael Jackson, moonwalking with Michael Jackson. Hey, did you catch that shooting star? I make hope in heaven can wait. Separated by a glass wall in the room next to me, there's another girl. She's screaming. They're changing her bandages. She was playing with matches and accidentally set herself on fire. Her body held remnants of clothing melted into her flesh. She appeared skinless. Truly, thought the glass would shatter at some point from her shrill cry. I hoped heaven could wait for her too. I wondered if she had a blue soup bowl. Yesterday, I went to my favorite restaurant. And yes, I ordered soup. And yes, it arrived in a blue bowl. I pondered if the chef and I had been childhood friends. The little girl in me was tempted to lean back in the chair, raise the bowl above my head, and turn it upside down. I smiled, paid the bill, picked up my cane, and walked outside. Looked up with gratitude because of a wish upon a star and a blue soup bowl that came true. To live a full life, breathe the air, a promise to notice the beauty of the tree beneath the powdered blue, celestial body, granting me heaven on earth. Yes. Okay. My story, a little bit of my truth in my life in that poem. So I want to share with you a poem I wrote early on for a show called 26 Mics. And it's been a while. So let me see here. Let's see if we can do this. I like to throw things on the floor. Notice 26 Mics. I was born. I was born. I was born with this mic in my hand. Knew I would be a star. Knew I would journey far. Many dues were paid on this road I paved. I see patterns in my brain. Hear rhythmic sounds that form words into my tongue, flowing out like a river to quench the thirst of the souls who live for the word, who lives for the poet, who lives for the poet, who lives for the word. I've never stopped believing into winning. I close my eyes, and it's the world I'm seeing. Grew up in the hood, prep school, educated, fell in love, raised 2 kids. Then we got separated. Full circle, I'm back on stage, behind a mic. I'm living a different phase. Using my voice is my only choice. Another dream, so it seems. I was on 26 mics, fulfilling a destiny. Been scribing since the age of 10. I draft stories from beginning to the end, connecting phrases like streams to rivers, taking minds on a journey like Moby Dick's Melville. They say it only takes $1 in a dream. Well, I'm not banking on the dollars. I'm banking on the seeds. I'm a farmer who's planted them throughout the years, rising before each dawn to sow my fields, and I'm on a journey to watch what I sowed yield. Because like Maya, I understand why a caged bird sings, peering through the bars in hopes that her Poelodies form wings and finds a perch for her dreams. Get lifted and fly away with me, because I'm on 26 mics, fulfilling a destiny. I won't stop till my days have come to rest, and my words will be left to form bridges and paths dreamers to walk upon, like Dorothy and Toto on a yellow brick road. Where there is hope, there is a way. Where there is will, there's determination. We are the people of one great global nation. Planet Earth is where we live. One world, one vibe, one love. One poem at a time across this great expanse, and my words will dance to the music emanating from your souls, tapping into your greatness, and your greatness, and your greatness is what sets me free. That's why I'm at the Cooning Hackett tonight, sharing poetry. Yeah, here we go. Let's wake them up a little bit. Is that right? Is that where we are? Yeah. I think I'm gonna stand up for this one. I remember when y'all gonna start.
All right.
I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. Right in there?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Come on, let's go. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, let's go. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's do that again. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. The spirit awoke and opened my eyes. Instead of sleepwalking, I'd rather be sleep deprived from a long fight of justice for justice. I'm awake from a time of empty syringes scattered beneath my feet. Living corpse bending, nodding. I'm awake from hollow point bullets sounding like thunderclaps. Black bodies that hit the black tar and become restless. My spirit was restless. Now I rise to answer her call. I stumble no more. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's do it again. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm awake from 400 years and tears of battle cries, wounds to heal, left open by those who yield the power. I'm awake by the howling wind carrying the distant weeps of brown babies held in cages. Hey. I'm awake by the cult of personality, the manifestation of our collective evil, complacency, and need for a hero. Here I come to save the day. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, y'all. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay awoke now. I'm awake from fear, fearing fear. Eyes won't shut. Just in case you have to shout. Just in case you have to fight. Just in case you have to fight. Forget flight. I'm awake. Dancing to the rhythm of my people. Dancing to the music of my people. Finding hope in that drum beat. Finding hope in that drum beat. Telling me to hold on. Telling me to hold on. I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Type I'm awake in the comments, y'all. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. Are you woke yet? I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Jam on that for a little bit, jam on that for a little bit. I think y'all woke, right? I want y'all to stay woke. There's no more going back to sleep now. We're not in that sleeping time. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's go. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Let me sit back down. How y'all doing out there? How they doing out there? They're good? You good? Love y'all for being present. Thank you. Thank you. If you're just tuning in, once again, you're at the Poelodies finale, Poetry Fest 2021. This is our 4th year. We have a great group of people who helped put this thing together. And I'd just like to thank everybody who engages in this whole process and goes online. You know, I know COVID was challenging for everyone, but there's some beauty that came out of it. Believe it or not, there is some beauty that came out of it. Technology helped build some bridges. We've had some time to do some introspection and hopefully grow. You know, a lot of people say they want to go back normal, but you know that wasn't really normal. And so we're moving forward, and it's just time for us to evolve. It's time for us to evolve. So when people ask me, you know, well, what do we do now? What do we do now? We grow. We grow. And I think that as an African American woman, human being, we have a lot of resilience, and what we go through in life, I think we help others grow. So as long as we continue to grow, everyone else continues to grow. So we grow. Am I kicking this one off?
Kick it off.
Okay.
We got you.
You got me all right.
We got you.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go? We grow. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? We grow. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? We grow.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
Snatched from our motherland, brought to a strange land. 1619 it all began. The colonization of the African, the black man. Our native tongue we would lose and no longer understand. Humans as a
Where
commodity.
do we go?
The white man descends into immorality. We be in the Americas
Where
now,
do we go
but we be not
from
free.
here?
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
We grow.
Where
Through
do we
chains,
go
shackles, whips,
from here?
the Middle Passage slave ships, we
Where
unearth
do we go?
our resilience. Stono Rebellion 1739
Where
to
do
Nat
we
Turner
go
fighting for our peace
from
of mind.
here?
Seeds planted by the ancients,
Where do we
griots
go?
and tribal leaders, pastors, preachers, and teachers,
Where
trying
do
their
we
best to lead
go
us
from
so
here?
no one can beat us. Where do we go from
Where
here?
do we go?
We grow.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
We grow.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
We grow.
Where do we go
1863,
from
the Emancipation
here?
Proclamation, moving us from
Where do we
agriculture to the
go?
industrialization, and as a byproduct, attempt to save
Where
the
do
soul of
we
the nation.
go from here?
I declare, the Confederacy falls
Where
down,
do we go?
America takes ground, and black freemen walk around the town,
Where do we
and the birth of a nation
from here?
becomes renowned.
Where
do we go from here? We grow.
Where
1920 in the
do we go
Mississippi
from
Bayou,
here?
a child was born who later
Where
set on a
do we
journey
go?
to fulfill his heart's song. Planting new fruits in
Where
Tennessee,
do we go
he felt a
from
calling
here?
to stand up for the betterment of the weak.
Where do
Kelly
we
Miller
go?
Smith, you may not know his name,
Where
but like
do
Martin,
we go
Malcolm, and Huey,
from here?
he was doing the good works just the same.
Where do
Breaking
we
down
go?
walls in Nashville, he stood for change. Forwarding
Where do we
segregation to
go
integration
from here?
in education was his formation.
Where do we
And
go?
he never asked for fame. Where do we go from here?
From here?
Where do we go? We grow.
Where do we go?
Where do we go from here? Where do we go? We grow. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? We grow. Now today, 21st century prison industrial complex, black Americans are on the chopping block. And in the streets, black and brown boys and girls plop and drop. But the first black president brought us hope, which my daddy was alive to see.
Where do we go from here?
Which my daddy was alive to see.
Where do we go?
Though he may have thought it was a joke.
Where
It was
do we
real.
go from here?
Obama made us feel
Where do
like we are
go?
somebody. And we can be somebody.
Where do
Harriet
we go
Tubman might be going on a
from
$20 bill. And Senator Kamala Harris goes from the White House to Capitol Hill.
Where
Yet we
do
all need to be
go
reminded
from here?
that black lives
Where
matter
do we
still.
go?
Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? We grow. Where do we go from here? Don't lose hope, y'all. Where do we go? We grow. Where do we go from here? Type it in the comments, please, that we grow. Where do we go? Type we grow into the comments. Where do we go from here? Growth never comes easy, y'all.
Where do we
It doesn't
go?
come through complacency. Growth is
Where
hard,
do we go from here?
but it's worth it.
Where do we
Don't
go?
surrender to the pain. Don't surrender to the fear.
Where
Let it
do
move
we
you.
go from here?
Let it elevate you.
Where
Let's
do
come to
we
the table
go?
and act like human beings, y'all. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? We grow. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? We grow. Gwen Lasson, game board, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna not do that piece, and I'm gonna go and you guys go do your thing. All right.
All right.
All right. All right. I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna get off the stage and I'll come back. I'm coming back, folks. Show some love to Gwen Lasson game board. Let me move this stuff out of the way.
Thank you so much, Poet Gold. We're so grateful to be a part of this Poetry Festival 2021. And thank you all for stopping in and saying hi and chatting in the room. All right. Thank you. That was called Ahimsa. That comes from a recording called Game Board. But let me take a moment now just to introduce Tim Raguses on the keyboard, Todd Eisler on drums, and Damon Banks on bass. Piece is called Ahimsa, and it actually translates to nonviolence, to being non-judgmental, and to wanting peace and wanting quiet and wanting contemplation and compassion. We're going to keep things moving here, and we're going to play a piece called Yoga Gridlock. I guess during this time, we've all tried to find ways to calm ourselves and to center ourselves. So I think over the past year of this kind of isolation, it seems like yoga has been a big and popular word. This piece was written before that, but it's still pretty timely. So this is called Yoga Gridlock. That was called Children of Banjul, and that's a piece composed by Damon Banks. So this music, all this music you can find on Bandcamp, um, on recording called Travel Guides, and also on a recording called Game Board. So please, when you have a chance, go give a listen. So we'll keep moving forward here. Well, thank you so much. Again, I want to express my gratitude for being part of this Poetry Festival 2021. This is my first time being on this festival. I hope there'll be many more times when music will be allowed this big space to do this music and to collaborate with spoken word artists. It's wonderful. I can feel a misty shadow hovering, trying to take my faith away. I can feel my inner muse smothering in doubt and fear. Gotta keep my vision clear. Where's my maestro? Floating free, come to me. Let it come to me. Where's my maestro? My inspiration, sensation. So when I hear the sound coming up from the ground and sending rhythms to flowers and trees, I can smile, I can grin from the message within that my ears, eyes, and soul have been found. So when I hear the sound coming up from the ground and sending rhythms through flowers and trees, I can smile, I can grin from the message within that my ears, eyes, and soul have been found. Oh, floating free, come to me. Oh, let it come to me. Where's my maestro? My inspiration, my salvation. Where's my maestro? Floating free, come to me. Oh, let it come to me. Where's my maestro? My inspiration, my salvation. Thank you. That was called Maestro. Black Havana, composed by Damon Banks. That's on his travel guide recording. How are we doing over here? How are we doing? Yeah, thank you. I hope you guys are chatting it up in the chat room. And yeah. Thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate you so much for that. Stopping in, saying hi. All right. That was Simone. That was composed by Frank Foster. That's just one of my in love songs forever and ever and ever. How are we doing? One more before Poet Gold comes back? All right. This last piece we played before Poet comes back out with us is composed by jazz violinist John Blake Jr., Twinkling of an Eye. Twinkling of an eye. All right. Poet Gold is joining us.
Yeah, I love those shoes, man. I was looking at your shoes.
She's talking about my shoes,
I'm digging those shoes.
my Docs.
Yeah. Oh, I left my stuff over there. Huh? Indeed. Give it up one more time.
Tim Ragoose is on keyboard. Todd Eisler on drums. Damon Banks on bass. I'm Gwen Laster. This is Gwen Laster and Game Board. Support us however you can. You can find our music everywhere. All of us. Bandcamp, all kinds of sites. And again, so grateful to be joining the Poetry Fest 2021. Thank you, Gold.
No, thank you. Thank you. This is great. Let me find a seat here, you know. How y'all doing, Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and whatever else is out there, out there in the world? How y'all doing here? I got a few people here in the room with me. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I want to shout out a couple of people first before first of all, what a beautiful, beautiful surprise, City Slice. Thank you so much for feeding the band here and the crew. We really appreciate that. It's those unexpected things that are sometimes the most significant. So thank you so much for that. The Artifact, and Paul Thompson, who did the video for the Maya Angelou. Thank you. There's so many people to thank. Art Hudson, with decentralized grants. This could never happen without the grants. And so I'm so appreciative of the opportunity to be able to even apply for grants as an artist. We have Kinky Roots, and she does my locks. Duchess Tourism, Hudson River Housing for sponsoring the Youth Poetry Contest. That was a first for this year, and so we're so grateful for that. And the Cooney Hackett Theater, who partners with me every year to bring this event to fruition. And we have New Horizon Resources and Family Services. Thank you very much. I just appreciate all you, and it would be remiss of me without thanking the city of Poughkeepsie and Mayor Rob Rollinson for issuing a proclamation to make officially the City of Poughkeepsie Poetry Month during the month of April. So give it up for that. And my family at iHeartRadio, man, you guys went all out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the show up here today. yeah, I guess we're going to do two pieces. This is a new piece. It's called New Plantations. And you'll know by the end what I'm speaking about. Yeah. Stand up for it.
There's a new plantation about to be born. Is that it?
There's a new plantation. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. Okay. All right. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
Perfect.
All right. Great. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. Plantation trying to be grown. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. Out of states. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Georgia. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Iowa. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Texas. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Texas. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Connecticut. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Michigan. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Arkansas. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Tennessee. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Arizona.
There's a new
Arizona. Arizona. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in New Jersey. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in New York. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Illinois. There's a new plantation trying to be grown in Wisconsin. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. 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 And their seed of choice planted in the fertile ground of fear is called voter restriction. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. If you gotta walk for miles, there's a new plantation trying to be grown. We sit together and vote. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. If you got a carpool, vote. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. If we gotta pick each other in buses, vote. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. We will get to the voting booth. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. We will get to the voting booth. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. There's a new plantation trying to be grown. Hey, there's a new plantation trying to be grown. Yeah. Yeah. Say their names. We're going to end it on this piece. I wrote this actually last year. I wrote it crying, actually, because I was so angry, and I don't like anger to turn into negativity, so I process it differently so that I can still live in that space of kindness and still want to be able to give to people. And so I process things a little bit differently because I just can't deal with the whole hate thing. So this piece was very painful for me because I actually wrote it crying when George Floyd died. And yeah, it's called Say Their Names. And it's a beautiful artwork called Themis, done by a good friend of mine, Sabrina Sculpt. I like to call her Sabrina Sculpt. Right here on the stage. Let me move out the way. You can see it. That's her beautiful work. And you're going to see more of this work coming up this year. So, say the names. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Do-do-do. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Dun-dun-bum. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. I wanna cry their names. Cry their names. Shout. Shout their names. Say their names. Let's do that again. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. I wanna cry their names. Cry their names. Cry their names. Shout. Shout their names. Let's speed it up a little bit. Say their names.
Their names.
My people, we are connected. For generations neglected. Are still today disrespected by those whose souls are infected. Don't even ask me why a brown and black got to die. For some to open their eyes. Or is your Christian alive? Say their names. Is your Christian alive? Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. I'm gonna cry. I wanna cry their names. Cry their names. Shout their names. Say their names. Say their names. I want America beautiful. Walk on a land that is fruitful. Not the lies that I'm used to. 40 acres and a mule would do. The evolution is televised to try to make us a little wise. A truth no longer to be denied. What kind of human are you inside? What kind of humans are we inside? What kind of humans are we inside? What kind of human are you inside? What kind of human are we inside? Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. I wanna cry their names. Cry their names. Shout their names. Shout their names. Say their names. Say their names. Let's play it, y'all. Come on, play. Type a name in the chat to honor those lives. Type a name in the comment to honor those lives. I want to thank you guys for joining us for Poelodies.
Say their names.
I really appreciate you.
Say
Poetry
their
Fest
names.
2021.
Say
Next
their
year it's going to be bigger
names.
and better.
Say their names.
But it's all about the love.
Say their names.
As you go forward,
Say their names.
fight from the place of love. Grow from the place of love. Find that happiness within you. Don't give up. Everybody, don't give up. There's so many things that that came upon us, you know, COVID-19, but it's given us an opportunity to think, I believe, to go inside and decide what type of human beings we wish to be in the world. To tell somebody that you love them. Let somebody know that they matter. And not operate from a place of fear. To grow through what you go through. Especially in America, because we are imploding before we explode. The explosion is the last thing. There are little mini little implosions that happen before people get to that space. So let's become the poem in our life, as I like to say. Let's learn how to do that. Let's learn how to do that. I want America beautiful. Walk on a land that is fruitful. Not the lies that I'm used to. For 40 acres and a mule overdue. The evolution is televised to try to make us a little wise, a truth no longer to be denied. What kind of humans are we inside? What kind of humans are you inside? What kind of humans are we inside? What kind of humans are we inside? What kind of humans are you inside? Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Cry. I'm gonna cry their names. Cry. Cry their names. Shout. Shout their names. Say their names. I wanna say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. I'm gonna cry their names. Cry their names. Shout their names. Say their names. I want America beautiful. Walk on a land that is fruitful. Not the lies that I'm used to. 40 acres and a mule overdue. The evolution is televised to try to make us a little wise. A truth no longer to be denied. What kind of humans are we inside? Thank you. I'm Poet Gold. Poelodies 2021 Poetry Fest. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to shout out Peter Leonard, too. You know, I'm going to stand out here and shout out everybody. Gwen Lass and Game Board, y'all. Give it up. And next year, hopefully we'll actually be in the theater and the room will be packed and everybody can come into the theater. And but I hope you appreciated this live performance. I don't know for myself, I haven't performed like in a while.
Yeah, we're all hungry. I hope you can hear that through the airwaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dave Henderson, thank you for the sound, brother. Appreciate you. We're out. Yes. I'm out. Let's do that again. Oh, we kidding.